Good morning. It's Remembrance Sunday, 14th of November. Had to stop in Fieldway, the bus stop up the road there, to do my 2 minutes. I've had a bit of a morning already. Left my beret, left my medals, left my regimental tie. We can wear all that stuff on Remembrance Day. And Blue's probably kicking around the kitchen as we speak. So, well, there you go. What can we do? We forgot them all. Yeah. Poppies, everything. Absolute disaster. The amount of poppies I've lost this week is unbelievable. But we did our 2 minute silence in the Fieldway bus stop. It's on Lodge Lane down the road. There's only one person on the bus, so she didn't mind. But yeah, it's a funny day for me, especially. I mean, I've lost count of how many people I have to remember, and it's I don't. It brings back a lot of memories that you don't really want to bring up in certain circumstances. But yeah, there's quite a few. Put it that way. And as we get older, there's even more. My sister was looking into our family tree, and we had a great uncle, something like that, who was killed in the First World War. Well, he was wounded 3 times, and he was put in the Labour Corps, and that basically, he was a guard for prisoners of war. He wasn't digging holes like the Labour Corps would do now, but yeah, he was on his way home, back to done his time, done his bird. He was due to come back on the Monday, get the ferry ship back to Blighty on the Monday. Ferry ship was too full, so they said come back tomorrow. Came back the next day and was killed by a train, of all things, in the dockyards. Don't know how, don't know the circumstances, but imagine you're wounded in battle 3 times, and then when the war's over, you're killed by a train when you're waiting to get on a boat to take you home. Just beggars belief, but that's the way it is. It's when it's on you, it's on you. So they say. What do they say? The bullet with your name on. Well, the train certainly had his. I don't know if anyone else was hurt or killed at the time, but yeah, day after he was due to come home. After war, all the war, just yeah. It's a sad story. But there you go. War is sad. Right, I'm going to show you my duty card because it's Sunday. It's a nice little duty card because I couldn't do the first bit anyway, so it's even better. I'll show you now. Alright, this is my duty card. Sunday duty. Duty 2507. Signed on at 22 minutes past 9. I'll come off then. Woo! Right. Take over the bus. Someone had already been out on the bus today, so I take over the bus at 9:27. Didn't have to PCR it because someone else has already done it. And I should have ran dead to Eltham. But because the road, Eltham has a war memorial right next to the route, so my garage supervisor said, don't go to Eltham. Go to Southend Crescent, wait there, and come back in on time. So that's basically what I did. So I missed this little bit of the route out up to just before New Eltham station. So I left Footscray. I left Southend Crescent at about 9 minutes past 10. Got to New Eltham station for 12 minutes past and carried on my route. So I'm now in Addington. So Addington Village interchange, just between Addington Village interchange and Salcott Crescent, which is the last stop. There are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stops between there and there. So on the first stop after Addington Village interchange is Fieldway, and I stopped there for I was running a little bit late. As you can see, I should have been there at 56. I wanted to do the 2 minute silence there, but ended up in Fieldway, and I'm now here. So I've got to go back to Eltham back to here, and then I should go back to Bromley for my meal break. It's like a night duty, so I keep the same bus all day. So at 11 minutes past 2, I come off for my meal break. I should be here again. Then I come back on at 2:56 to go to Eltham, and then I run dead from Eltham to the bus garage. So a lovely little duty, really, for a Sunday. Sundays you can get hammered, doing extra because it is a Sunday, a proper Sunday. We do Sunday services, proper Sunday. So we run every 30 minutes instead of every 12 or 8. During the rush hours, we run out of Eltham every 8 minutes. Or every 6 minutes, sometimes 6 and 8 minutes, depending, and then it goes to every 12 during the day. But Sundays, it's every 12 minutes, every 30 minutes. That's nice. Yeah. Even with a 30-minute road, you still on a Sunday, because people used to go down the coast on a Sunday or do whatever they did on a Sunday, and now they go shopping. Who's old enough to remember half-day closing on a Wednesday? You youngsters don't know you were born. I mean, listen, shops used to, everything. Lunchtime Wednesday, shut. Lunchtime Saturday, shut. All day Sunday, shut. So if you run out of milk on Saturday afternoon, you couldn't buy milk until Monday morning. And that is how it used to be. Excuse me. And now, you can get some geezer on a scooter to bring you milk at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The world has gone to pot. They're talking about obesity in kids. Well, what do you expect? They don't do PE at school. I used to do 3 hours of PE every week. 3 double sessions. No, we did 3.5. So we did three sessions of an hour and one of 30 minutes, which was a pain in the ass because you got dirty for nothing. Every day. I played rugby. Was in the track team. It doesn't happen anymore. Kids aren't encouraged to get out and do stuff. They are the Xbox generation. Some Scotsmen walking up the road. How do I know they're Scotsmen? Because they're wearing funny hats. Berries with bubbles on. Strange creatures, Scotsmen. They wear skirts as well. Men and Scots. What was that? Oh yeah, the Xbox generation. We have millennials. Millennials having children, where the millennials are entitled, or they are self-entitled, and their children God forbid what they're going to be like, or what they're, you know, the little barrels of joy because they sit in front of a.
You must wear a face covering over your nose and mouth at all times when using TfL services and stations, unless you are exempt. It's there.
It's for your own good.
Us all.
That's what it should say. It's not there to protect you. It's there for your own good. There, ranting again. There you go. The Xbox generation. I can't even play them one-armed bandits in the arcades. No, too many flashing lights and buttons. I don't know. I can't. I watch people that all my life with fascination piling. There was a guy. I used to go to a place when I was driving a cab called the Royal Oak. It was near Royal Oak train station. It was under the bridge and round the back. And it used to be a big cab place, but then they shut all the cab places down. And there was just this little area for cabs, and there was a canteen there. There's more Scottish regiments, little cadets. Oh, they've got bagpipes. Oh, have they? No, they haven't. You've got banners. Very good. Walking around with your hands in his pockets, I'd jail him for that. See, ranting tangents. What was I saying? What was I saying? I have no idea. I love it. Never joined the cadets. I'm not going to show you young children, but there's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 22, 23, 24, 24 kids there, all black watch sort of people, in their little tam o' shanter and what have you. And never joined. When I was at school, the only person I really knew was in the cadets was a fellow called Joe Dunn, and he was Army Barmy. And everyone in my class wanted to join the army, and I was the only one that didn't. I was the only one that did. Well, I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was at school. Had no idea. But I joined the army. I joined the Army Air Corps. I wanted to be a sergeant pilot, but then I got a dodgy left eye. And they said, "Oh, you can't be a pilot. You can't join the Army Air Corps. Do you have any family in the army?" I said, "I've got an uncle in the Coldstream Guards." Sold. Off you go. Hand your uniform in over there because you'll have a different uniform when you get to the Guards. Didn't I just? Next thing I know, I'm on the transport to Brookwood, good old Brookwood station, off to Purbright, the Guards depot as it was. It's now the Army Training Regiment Purbright. It's got girls there, girls, soldiers. Didn't have that sort of entertainment when I was there. Got lots of very angry Scotsmen who just come back from the Falklands. Very angry Scotsmen. Thankfully I didn't have any as instructors, but I was in 4 platoon, Keywan company, 4 platoon. 5 platoon were downstairs, and they were, so all the English regiments, supposedly English regiments, the Grenadiers and the Coldstreamers were upstairs, and the Irish, the mixed, the Jocks and the Taffs were downstairs. Irish Jocks and Irish, Welsh and Scots, and they were 5 platoon, and they had really fucking angry people. Yeah, very angry people. Yeah, very angry instructors indeed. Anyway, that's another story. Oh, that's ancient history. 1980, yeah, a long time ago. Right, enough waffle from me. Have a lovely day. Have a great rest of your day on a Sunday, and I will see you another day. Take care.